This is the plaintiff, Amina Gladden. She says she gave the defendant a deposit to DJ her wedding, but things got crazy with her and her fiancé, and she called the wedding off 5 months before they were supposed to get married. His contract doesn't say no refunds anywhere on it. She gave him 5 months' notice. She deserves her money back and is suing for her $500 deposit. This is the defendant, Robert Wallace. He says he scouted the wedding location for the defendant, hired and paid a sound guy, and then she called to tell him her fiancé was arrested and called the wedding off. He turned down other events on the plaintiff's wedding day and owes her nothing. Furthermore, she showed up at his house uninvited, and if you ask him, he thinks she has a crush on him. He's accused of letting the music die. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $500, the balance on the contract.
All parties, please use your right hand. Be seated, come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Amina Gladden?
Yes.
You are suing Robert Wallace, doing business as DJ Rob E. Rob?
Yes.
Did I say it right? For five, try to put some attitude in. For $500, the amount of a deposit that you placed on a wedding date for him, and the wedding is a no-go?
Yes.
All right, what happened?
Me and my fiance had got into a verbal argument, and the cops got called, and it just got kind of crazy.
Did anybody get arrested?
Yes, my fiance did get arrested, and I called DJ Robbie Rob the same day and let him know what was going on.
How long previously had you booked him?
I believe it was a month before.
Did you
maybe.
sign anything?
I did.
May I see what you signed?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are there any additional terms and conditions? It says on the bottom.
There should be 2 pages.
Oh, where's the second page?
He never gave me a second
All
page.
right, let's
That
see the
was it.
second page. Let me make a suggestion to you, especially when you have space down here. Never put this on a second page that's not signed also. Because watch this. Did you ever get this? It says
He
that the
never gave
deposit's
it to me.
non-refundable. So for your own protection, either have them initial it or sign it.
It says on the contract, the signature in the front
No,
is
I
responsible
see
for
it.
both pages.
I
So,
see it. I see
yeah.
it. I got it.
But you understand
But
what's
I'm
going
just
on?
saying, as a lawyer, I'm
Okay.
giving you some free advice.
Okay.
Free advice, no charge at all.
Yeah.
You never want a page of the contract to not have either signatures or
Okay.
initials. That's why when contracts are prepared by lawyers, there's a space for everybody's initials on every single page, so someone doesn't say that page wasn't in there, like it's happening right here.
Thank you.
So let's talk, Ms. Gladden. I'm very sorry that the plans. You're not getting married, right? Like that.
No.
Yeah. And have you broken up with him?
No, we have a child in common. So
Okay. Well, that doesn't mean you have to stay with him forever,
no,
especially if he beat you.
No, he didn't beat me up or
Oh,
anything
what did he
like
get arrested
that.
for?
He had a warrant out that he had a court
Why did the police get called to your home?
because he jumped up in my face and was acting like irrational.
And what was the warrant for?
I'm not really sure.
Domestic violence?
No, it wasn't for
Okay.
domestic violence.
All right. Well, here's the thing, though. You provided a $500 deposit, and now you want the $500 deposit back.
I didn't want the whole, even if he didn't give me the whole $500, I just wanted something back because he didn't provide any services to
Is that
me.
his fault?
No, it's not his
Okay.
fault.
So January 14, you pay the $500, and what is the day that you cancel?
February 17th.
Okay. So let me hear from you.
She called me up. She said she needed a DJ, how much would I cost for her date. And I told her I will have to come look at the location because if I have to get a sound system, because I play professional, I would have to come see it, take pictures, and measure the room. And at the same time, we'll sign the agreement. I came there, I took pictures of the place. We signed the agreement. She would call me like every other day, and I'm a spiritual person. Like, I believe in God, and she would tell me her problems. I'm going through this with him, and I would talk with her, and I would encourage her to, try to work it out with the dude. She said he did be violent with her before. And he had a domestic warrant, and he drinks, and I would take her phone call all the time, like almost every day.
What's all the time? Every single day in a month that you knew each other?
She'll call me out the week maybe 3 or 4 times. So I feel like, I'm a child of God, so I help people. Not just her, everybody, kids, bums, it doesn't matter. That's just me. So I'll pick up the phone. I won't neglect her. To the time that when the incident happened in her home, she called me from the district attorney's office. You won't believe where I'm at? And I talked to her. Like, well, let me know everything is going to be all right. If you feel like, he's going to put his hands on you, then, don't be with him because he'll hurt you, kill you. And to the time the police drove her home in the morning, she called me, and then, we talked some more, and then she recorded at my studio. And yeah, it was crazy.
She recorded at your studio?
Yeah, I have a recording studio. So these were just things she was doing in between the time. But after that, she called like 3 days later and said, when can she pick up a deposit? So I said, I can't give you a deposit back, but I could do something a little more sexier for you. Like, I won't charge you a rebooking fee on
I
another
can do something a little more, what? Sexy for
I'm sorry,
you?
sorry.
That came out wrong.
Sorry. That
or
means
maybe
cool.
not.
I'm sorry, that's my slang, but that means a little bit more. That means a little bit more cooler for
Is
you.
that something I never heard?
I said I won't charge you a rebooking fee, but I can't give you the deposit back. I will have to go do too much stuff because
Right.
I set my sound guy straight. And she said, well, I didn't pay for a sound guy. That had nothing to do with you. I contract my sound guy. So, I made things, made arrangements for your date to be perfect. On top of that, I got a booking like 3 days later after we did a deposit that was neglected in North Carolina. I'll show you the booking offer. Like, I get dates all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Can I see the booking offer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a local DJ. I'm a celebrity DJ. I played with 50 Cent. I play around the world. So,
Okay.
yeah, no lies. So, I have to get a sound system. I just don't bring out, like, equipment and that like that. So,
Right.
those are things that I do.
Did you think she was sweet on you or something, calling you every day and telling you her problems? And
I think so. She came to my house. My mom was like, this girl said you robbed her for her money. And she know that ain't my behavior, like, to take no money from nobody. Like, so she's like, who's this girl?
Wait, yeah, hold on. Did you go to his mother's house?
No, what happened was that before things got crazy with me and my fiance, I did go to his studio, and I like to sing. I went, recorded, or whatever. That was that. I never called him every day because I have a fiance that I was supposed to be marrying. So to be calling him every day, that sounds ridiculous.
Ms. Glennon, tell me this, though.
How to
Why do
serve
you
him.
think that he should return, if he met with you, he wasted time, he went to the venue, he figured out what he needed, and he says he rejected another contract, but even if he didn't, this is prime wedding time, right? It was June, right? Why do you feel that he has to return the deposit when you're the one breaching the contract? I hear what you're saying. That might be the best decision you've ever made. But sometimes our good decisions cost us, not somebody who didn't get themselves in that mess to begin with.
I understand that.
So why do you think the man has to return your money?
Because not only was he rude and nasty, he sent me texts that I'm not going to win if I take him to court. He sent me pictures of him holding money. You understand?
Show me the text he sent you. Show me the text Child of God sent you.
And
Watch this.
his mother,
Hold on.
his mother called him and told him, somebody is in front of the building asking for you.
And?
And he started cursing his mother out, telling his mother, mind your business and all
How do you
kind of
know?
stuff. Because his mother was standing right there in front of me with
On
the
a
phone.
telephone or-
And it was on speaker.
Okay. Oh, his mother put on speaker so you could hear her son?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you mean he answered your text when you laid out a bunch of money and sent it to him saying, what you
No,
took from me,
he-
I got back double, I'm blessed?
No, he sent
Well, that's
me
what
a
I'm looking at
text
right here.
saying
And then
his
he sent you a
PayPal.
response text. This is what 50K looks like, but nothing without goodness in your heart. You have evil and wicked ways you must change. And that's after lots of time of back and forth, give me my money,
He
give me
has
my money,
sent
and he
a
couldn't have been nicer.
PayPal.
But tell me, I'm sorry, so you thought it was rude to send the money picture, but you sent it first, right?
No, he sent me a
I'm
PayPal.
sorry, what's
If
that?
you
That's
can
you.
See, can you see the PayPal information of his account?
Okay, did you take a picture of a bunch of money and say
I
this?
did.
I
did.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So, does she get her money back? What do you say?
Why not? Yeah.
Why not? Yeah, because there's a contract that says no refund. How about that?
But she didn't sign it.
That's a true statement. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. She never signed it.
Let's say there was nothing that said no refunds or refunds. If she put the money down and she cancels, does she get her money back?
Yes, she does. She gave 5 months' notice, which is reasonable.
She didn't get 5 months. She kind of got dumped.
Well, but she gave the
I mean, you got to look at it that way too, right? Going inside the courtroom.
First of all, for a professional, you did engage back and forth a little too much. You were polite. What she said I'd find, I didn't. But you can't. You just got to say, look, do what you got to do and block the number at some point, after you've made efforts. But you need to understand what the law says. You feel like, hey, he didn't even have to DJ. Why doesn't he give me back my money? Because you want your money. I know you want it, okay? But there are consequences to entering into contracts, okay? Contracts have consequences. That's how it works. You sign, and whether you provide that second page that page 1 says is coming, or you don't provide me with the second page, I don't care. Because I don't care. I don't care. Let's pretend that the contract doesn't say, and by the way, it should say it on page 1, right above the. But
maybe
I don't care. No, you know what? We're gonna do your way. He never told you it was non-refundable. Now what do we have? What we have is something called a contract. So the default position is that it's non-refundable. Why would you ever think you could hold a guy for a month, have him turn down other gigs, and that you could come out smelling like a rose when you cancel? No. Verdict in this case is for the defendant. Oh, you got a counterclaim. Oh, you couldn't leave well enough alone. Now he counterclaimed you for the other 500. Go ahead, I'm listening.
No, it's cool.
Yeah, right?
I don't need the counterclaim.
You're the bomb.
She's
You are a
blessed.
child
I just wanted her to know
All
how to write.
Because you know what? I got to tell you. All right. So you're withdrawing the counterclaim in your show of good faith.
That's it.
Bless you. Adios.
Can I please have my phone and my information? Thank you.
So the plaintiff loses her lawsuit. The defendant prevails in this case. You understand what the judge said to you?
No, I don't. But, I mean, it's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah,
Well, it can't be
it's
okay. You went to the trouble to file a lawsuit in
I
court.
mean, it's $500. It's something that could be replaced. I'm going to get more anyway. God is good.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you feel that way. All right. Thank you very much. You must sign some documents. Celebrity DJ.
Robbie Rob.
Robbie Rob.
Ex-Sky Cast Raps. What's
All
up,
right.
man?
So, nothing. Congratulations.
Thanks.
And you gave up your lawsuit, your countersuit. That's
Man,
okay?
She needs the money, man. She can have it. It's fine.
A lot of people might be wondering, God, you could have gotten another gig. For
Yeah,
the
I did.
time,
I
right?
had another booking offer. I lost it.
I mean, you could have gotten more. I mean,
Yeah,
if you're that hot a
But
DJ, you got offers coming in all the time.
I had neglected dates for her because she applied for my date, and that's the only reason. I can't double your book. It's not fair. That puts me wrong. So.
Well, look, you prevailed. The judge says you're right.
Yeah.
You learned something about what to do with your contracts?
Oh yeah, everything on one
Got
page
some
now.
free advice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Congratulations.
All right,
Thank you very much.
All right, see ya.
Okay.
I gotta take my picture with you, man. What up, man?
Harvey?
Okay, these guys get it. I mean, when you have a multi-page contract, you got to make sure that everybody involved either signs or initials on every single page. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.